I'm going to go for IG this one. I just really like their ideas in terms of what they're bringing to this draft. Like, they have a ton of mobility around the map. They have a lot of punish potential.
Man, no rotation, no first blood still, but 1k lead for RNG. Getting the most out of the lane so far.
Bramble Maze
Well,
and the
you're
arena.
gone.
That is finally first blood, 7.5 minutes into this game. It'll be Chalice who, not surprisingly, on this Mars is having a great game.
Yeah, for sure. But also, Somnus in this game, like, showing why he's considered top class. Oh, Ollie again, potentially. One more Crypt Swarm.
Yeah, just got back, and he might just die again. Crypt Swarm comes through, almost kills him off.
Somnus is gone too,
and now
maybe.
Somnus, he's frozen over thanks to the cold feet. They'll get the kill instead onto this Death Prophet. Ollie, one more shot. He'll drop to Felix. All lighting forward.
Or triple
Still
mango.
looking, and yeah, eats the mango, stuffs his face, and might get himself another kill. Has the tether coming in from Frisk, and it's a double kill for Emo. Turning it all the way around. Wanting the Abaddon to get that Ags, and the question becomes, now he's going for the Manta. Do you think it's looking like it's Ags territory, or is it looking like he's going to go Manta into something else? And before you answer that question, they've got a relocate coming in. They have the arena down. The spear lands onto the IO as well as the Cursed Crown. Ice Blast flies through. That's Ollie taking that kill on Chalice. Somnus is in on this one. They've got Emo locked up in the brambles once again. JT trying to run his way out. He doesn't have any more borrowed time available. And the Crypt Swarm just on the edge gets the kill into JT. Meanwhile, Emo takes care of Felix. Somnus feeling pretty strong at the moment. He's got a decent chunk of mana to work with if he wants to continue to dive.
But Storm, especially if you rush Orchid, like, you can't really afford to dig that deep into your bank account.
But maybe he thinks that he needs that mana just to make sure that he gets these kills. And Smoke immediately broken thanks to Emo, but they've got the Blink. Ooh,
Whoa,
Vortex
he's
immediately.
gone.
They've got the arena, and now the Terrorize coming out onto two of these heroes. They've got the silence out of both of them. Ollie, he'll go down. Chalice falls. Emo right behind Ollie in the deck. So they get a kill there onto the Storm. It's a 2-for-1 so far with JT on the run. Exorcism was committed by Somnus. He's going to run JT all the way down to the borrowed time breaking point, looking like. And yeah, there it is. So gets the ult out. They take two. Wraith King's not really excelling either.
Yeah, it's really just the DP right now from the Dire side that is popping off.
Yeah.
But DP is a very scary hero. Like, if you can't knock him down in the combo or they're going on the Bane,
Yeah, Emo kind of needs this. They've got the Ice Blast coming through as the Vortex, well, pulled in X-Nova. Ice Blast hit. Chalice now on the run. They've got Firefly and Frisk behind them. They get the kill on X-Nova as well as Chalice. Somnus in, but not a lot of mana to work with. Looking for that Bedlam kill, but Firefly gets the kill into Felix Chalba, and 3 heroes dead on the side of RNG.
maybe A will tank it and die, but
Yeah, they
it's a
see the
worthwhile
courier. They're
sacrifice.
kind of following it all the way through, so it looks like Ollie might die. They've got the Sentry Ward down and an easy kill.
yeah, he's actually sitting there with
Under
the Shadow
Sentry.
Amulet. But it's not like Storm Spirit level or anything like that, so...
Yeah, because if you have that Aegis and you lose that Exorcism.
Oh, look at the damage, look at the damage. Oof, oof.
X-Nova's here. He
There's an IO though, there's IO.
is ready. Wants to get this Fiend's Grip. They know the IO's coming, and they still couldn't stop him from relocating that Tiny out.
Of course, worth the
No,
sacrifice.
he's going to tether back to the creeps. He's got this. He's got this.
Copium. He got this! Can he get out? He cannot get out! Oh my god, it was so close. Ridiculous. Are you a glass half full or half empty kind of guy?
Depends on the day.
They still have the grip though.
Spear.
Oh yeah, pop
Forcing
BKB
the
straight
BKB,
away.
yeah. And now he wants to make a move. He wants to go for this. He'll go for the Bane. He's got the Orchid, and they should be able to get at least one. They kill off X-Nova. They need somebody to really help out Emo.
Oh,
'cause
nice
he is
spear.
all by himself. And, well, he's going to fall. Emo goes down. Felix Chalba, he's going to be the second one to die on the side of RNG.
Careful, Firefly.
Trying to fight this. Now he's got the tether on him. He'll go invis thanks to the Shadow Blade. Chalice right on him. They've got this Exorcism. Firefly really doesn't want to fight this, but he's forced to fight this. Avalanche comes through. Ice Blast in. It's only going to hit the Wraith King, though.
Boy, hit
So
the
they
Wraith-
get the kill, and they'll take out this Wraith King. God King doesn't have anything to do about this fight, but they don't need him. Somnus with the double kill. Firefly and Frisk fall, and then Somnus drops to JT.
What a massive blunder by God King. He used too much mana. He didn't have reincarnation mana. Actual nightmare material.
I'm just waiting for him to, like, move.
God King, God King.
He's still... Yeah, now he finally moves. They're going to go after God King.
Yes.
This time he's got the reincarnation. But the BKB comes out from Emo, and they're just going to keep this one up. They've got the Ice
He's dead
Blast
again?
leading him, and, well, they've got the Orchid. They have the damage. They'll get the kill. They'll take out God King. The arena is down, but The arena is empty.
I think this is the moment where you get super mad as a carry player. Like first your reincarnation bugs out and you die like that, you know, you're like, I need a water, coach. Give me some water in my face right now.
JT
Some more.
just jumping forward.
He actually popped the air on this. Wow, okay,
Xnova
Chalice.
getting two-shot, and they almost lost Chalice as well.
And Somnus
Those
is
go
gone
after
too.
Somnus, Yule's up into the air, but Emo setting up, they'll drop the banners, and the banners represent Somnus' grave. You say give it a 5-fly, they are coming over, but it's not going to be in time. Never mind, fake hype. They will get this Aegis, they will get the shard.
Yes.
Yeah, sitting middle of the pack on net worth. And Somnus' game got very handled.
Yeah.
He was in the lead, he looked good, and then all of a sudden, well, his game kind of slowed down quite a bit.
Crushing him.
Yeah, his right clicks in. God King already using that reincarnation. They're going to go after the Bane, then the Ball Lightning back. They've got the damage to get the kill on the God King. Exorcism used. There's the Aeon Disc. Fly thinking about going in, and Xnova again. If I don't move, they can't see me.
Well.
RNG are in Demolish City as their buildings are getting demolished.
Demolished.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said demolished. I didn't want to be as rude with demolished. Arena comes down. They've got the spear, but there's the Aphotic Shield. God King going through to get the kill on a Frisk, and now he'll look over at Fly. They've got the Cursed Crown as well as the Silence. They're trying to get the first life out of the hands of Fly, but Fly will take the first life out of the hands of God King first. Ball Lightning in, Emo with the BKB. Now he's going to go to the back lines. Ice Blast flies through, but it's not even going to matter.
Damage.
They got the kill on the God King. They'll take out Xnova. They'll look over at Somnus. They're going to buy back here on Xnova, trying to help out this team as much as he can. The Silence is out on Emo as well as the spear landing and putting him over onto the racks. They've got the Fiend's Grip from Xnova. Do they have the damage? God's Rebuke, Ball Lightning out, Crypt Storm's not enough, and the Terrorize, the damage just isn't there. They don't kill off Emo. They'll end up losing Somnus. He's got buyback, but it's not looking likely that it's even going to matter. And GG will be called. IG will take game one, and they hand it to RNG pretty easily.
Yeah, once that draft came online with a double save, global presence of the Storm and the relocate, it just looked so hard for RNG to do anything really. They tried to kill the Abaddon, but it's so hard to kill him. They didn't really want to commit on him because they don't know where the rest of the team is, right?
It's like they need too many items, and I don't think there's going to be enough space. So easier to execute draft, I think, for IG this game is going to be all they need.
Same with Somnus. They're very lane-focused players. And they don't have the best roaming supports, like Weaver and... Oh,
Bane's okay.
that's our first blood.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be first blood about 7.5 minutes in. I say that, though. Ollie getting under the tower, still chased, and eventually Chalice will claim his life. Nobody rotating top to potentially stop that.
But yeah, they gotta make sure that the Lycan doesn't snowball too hard, because if he does, he gets all those towers too quickly, and Dusa is just free to farm everywhere.
Arena down, God's Rebuke, and they're going to bring Emo in. God King in some trouble. They've got the charge, but the slight to dodge it and the Searing Chains. Frisk comes in too. Somnus is here. Eventually, God King's run down, and it looks like Xnova is going to be the second one to fall. Both to Emo. He's got a double kill. He's working with a little bit of mana, so he's looking for on top of these two kills.
And they're not able to defend the tower, unfortunately. It's a big problem. At least they're trading it, but
they're going to try and take a tower of their own.
Xnova is actually trying to pull the creeps away.
Fly,
no, you
Earth
can't
Spike
die.
in, and there's the Sonic Wave. They'll get the kill. Somnus credit for that one.
That death is rough. We already alluded to the fact that they don't have the greatest Medusa killers. Once she has 1 or 2 items, like a Skadi Manta, how do you kill her?
You don't really need to go defensive at all if you're this Medusa. Earth Spike, Finger, all this damage coming in on a Fly. Now they've got the Hex, the Sonic Wave. Man, I mean, so much damage, so much time needed to get the kill there on a Fly. They've got themselves the Fiend's Grip. Spear lands, and eventually it's traded for both Felix and Xnova. So that is 2. Either way, like, RNG certainly have the leg up, or at least it felt like they had the leg up. They did lose game number 1. However, right now in game number 2, they're in a part of the game where it feels like they have control at the moment. Orchid, ooh, Hex comes through. They've got the Earth Spike, Swarm forward. The charge is out, but there's the God's Rebuke. God King trying to make something happen. Xnova, he is falling to the swarm of Frisk. They get the kill on Ollie, they'll take the Bane. JT not a lot of mana to work with here, but he'll drop the arena down around 4.
It's a big avalanche
on a 4 as well. Earth Spike hits 2. They've got the Orchid onto the Tiny. Fly looking like he's gonna die, and they'll take him out. God King gets the kill there. They've got the Nightmare on a Felix, but nothing to follow it up. Chalice is right behind him, and...
Like this Orchid pickup, I'm really starting to feel like it was just a big waste of money. Because, yeah, who is a very big piece to the puzzle here for IG? What is he going for next?
Battle Fury? Was that what that just was?
I don't... Well, that grip didn't last at all.
Yeah, looking for the ult. So he stops that. They still get the kill on X Nova, but that cost him Arena and Fiend's Grip. So now JT forced to run. He'll TP out instead, and that won't get off. They've got the Euls, they have the Orchid, and the damage is very much there for them. As JT falls to Somnus, he's dead for 45 seconds now, a 5k lead.
The Lycan Wolf already off cooldown again. And the right-click damage.
Avalanche and the Spirit Vessel on him. Avalanche toss. Chalice's shapeshift's not going to last much longer, but they've got the charge coming in on the Firefly. And Chalice, he has to back away as he is sitting really low. The Nether Strike comes out from X Nova, and Firefly, he's just run down. Nobody went to help him, and he got run down for a while. Chalice was down a little bit of health, and they had no confidence going in to save him.
Like we've seen yesterday, when Xingqiu plays Weaver, he was like at 7.5k net worth at this point, and a real menace.
He was a menace, but eventually that did disappear. Charge coming out, and we'll see. Slight through JT, Arena, Spear, great Euls. So there's the charge in onto Emo, and now they have no Arena, no Spear, nothing to lock them down. The blink forward with the Earth Spike. And well, he's got the Bulwark, he'll be nightmared, but that's just gonna make it much more difficult for JT. He tries to survive and get the kill onto Felix, but he doesn't have the damage, and they're gonna just move forward on this. RNG, we said it from the draft, we said it from the breaking point. No, we didn't. Oh, why are you wearing the shirt I ordered? I love this band as well.
Yeah, it's actually my shirt.
Shapeshift, JT, he sets up the Arena, has the Spear that lands out on the Chalice. Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains, Manta used. They've got the Orchid, now they've got the Fiend's Grip. Nobody going on an Ollie just yet. The damage, though, coming through from the Wolves, as well as the illusions of the Medusa. They use that Sonic Wave, they get the kill on a Firefly. They'll take him out for 60 seconds. Here is the Stone Gaze, God King, looking Mars right in the eyes. Come at me. But he'll be turned to stone and eventually killed off. That's 3 kills there for RNG. This feels like a last ditch. We either get this or
Might be the last fight, yeah.
tap out.
To be fair, they don't have ults right now on the Radiant, so... Okay.
Storm comes in, and the Ancient Dragon. They've got the Spear landing again, as well as the Arena that's keeping God King away. The silence through onto the Ember. Slight, no chains, so Felix able to just walk it out. Charge coming through all the way on a Firefly with the BKB being popped by JT. X Nova, he's into the mix. They've got the Stone Gaze being used once again. The damage out on a Frisk takes him out, and so does Firefly. Yeah, they'll call GG. This is pretty much how they wrote it up, and we said it was their last chance for IG to make something happen. There was nothing for them to make happen, and eventually RNG win the fight and win the game. They even it up at 1.
Yeah, well drafted by RNG. And well played by them as well, especially the early game. I didn't think they were gonna win the lanes as handily as they did.
I'll go RNG, I think. Why not? Why not? They beat them last time. They could do it again.
Yeah, and you get like a triple ignite on you. It lasts for like 24 seconds.
Full range plasma fields too, not
Oh,
feeling
yeah,
too
be
great.
careful,
There's the
maybe.
stun. Felix on the run.
Ah, he's
one
burning,
more.
he's burning!
Ignite, first blood.
There was like just
Just
nice.
the last tick.
Yeah, yeah. Well, at least they're a little bit low on resources now. So when the Tusk comes back, oh, Emo, he's in trouble.
And Tuskane coming back. He's actually going towards mid to get the kill on the Emo. That'll really help Somnus start to pull away in this matchup.
Poor God King, he's getting bullied so much.
Yeah, not an easy lane. Like you said, OD, a lane dominator. Here comes the Meteor Hammer, but it's right on the Spike Carapace. They've got the silence onto 2. X Nova, he's getting low. This
Meteor
Meteor
Hammer
Hammer damage
damage
is just absurd.
Why is it 690 damage?
Firefly, though, takes some quick damage coming through.
He's just running away, though.
He's got the wand. Does he have the survivability? No, not at all, especially with 4 heroes in the top lane to make that happen.
Lanes well, precious towers, deals a ton of damage, good team fighter, scales well into the late game, saves, setup, etc., etc.
Pressure.
Oh, OD, nope, not in trouble at all.
Another Exorcism. What are they going to do with this? They've got the silence on it too. They'll look for the Meteor Hammer. He's going to stand his ground. Everybody's going to avoid it. And eventually JT dies. They get 2 kills there for RNG, so IG get caught on the opposite end of the river.
Yeah. Seriously, look at this. This is ridiculous.
He's getting bullied.
They killed the +5 and they killed Roshan in like 15 seconds. They even have
pressure.
Aegis too. But I mean, now they have the BKB on Ember. Now it's go time. Go, 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 go.
Yeah, it seems like a moment now, especially with that BKB that you have to take advantage of. They'll look over at Chalice. That's an exorcism with not a lot of health remaining, but he does get away thanks to the help of the Walrus Punch coming out from Felix Chamba. Firefly is going to go down first. The Somnus, we talked about the damage from the Lina, who's got a lot of farm. They get the kill on Felix. They'll end up taking out 2. With no Bloodseeker, can they still fight into this? Again, Somnus with some
Oh, they
space.
caught Somnus!
Finally on him. They've got the Blink as well as the Hex. They'll drop the hammer down with the Sanity's Eclipse. And JT will finally take out that pesky Lina. Get the Lion in there, get that instant Hex out.
Otherwise, they're just gone.
And Felix has done that a little bit. He's been kind of frontlining just a touch, you know, Walrus Punch and all that.
Oh, Lion actually blinked in. Oh, it's really bad for them.
Yeah, it looks like he's just going to be dead. Frisco's down to Somnus. X-Nova, though, taking a lot of damage from Emo. Emo now forced to Remnant away as his BKB is on cooldown. It's been in these fights, but it hasn't produced results.
He is very trigger happy with that button for sure. Every time he sees like anyone, he's like instant. Oh,
BKB
careful.
straight right clicks. They've got the Rupture. Firefly's dead on his screen already.
Wait, they were under the ward? They knew they were there all along?
Wow, ooh, the stun, and yeah, they're gonna get JT as well. IG
And Roche is up.
really missing the mark on this jump.
Like at this level of play, you can't make these kind of mistakes.
Well,
That's a
looking
lot of
like-
damage.
Yeah, that really is a lot of damage. Emo trying to make something happen. Oh, Roche bashing up Somnus, almost getting the kill there onto the Lina. That's pushing Somnus away from the pit.
Which is
I
another
don't
200
think
damage.
you can fight into this. But you're almost in a position where you have to. You brought Roche so low, right?
Yeah, the next team fight is going to be very telling.
X-Nova, Spike Carapace, they've got the Searing Chains. They'll look for the Snowball as well as the Walrus Punch. They get the kill on Fristo. They'll take out the Lion. He'll buy back immediately with the BKB being popped by Emo. They get the kill on Firefly. They've taken out the Razor. IG, they've lost 2 in this fight. They got the buyback coming in from the Nyx Assassin, but finally Somnus is out of it, so a lot of the damage that RNG have is going to be out of the way. They've got the BKB still rolling on JT. He'll drop down the Sanity's
The
kill
damage,
off
OD,
X-Nova.
damage!
Chalice gets killed first. He'll end up getting the kill on a JT afterwards, but God King goes down to Emo, and it is a full team wipe for IG.
And the Ember to really get into that fight, deal a lot of damage. You probably don't want to die there, but it's for the greater good. I just called him hacker in all chat to make myself feel better.
Yeah.
You damn hacker.
Well, you just gotta pray to your Lord and Savior RNGesus.
I thought Gaben.
Same person. Ooh, LSA comes down on a Firefly. Look at the damage! Oh man! Taken
Yeah.
out so quick in this fight, and they're gonna take the first fight out of the hands of this Ember. They're gonna line up the LSA. They've got the stun, and oh my, Somnus put the guns away. He just ripped through everybody.
Yeah, like Somnus is really angry. The Satanic came in really clutch. Like it just allows him to just stand there and hit through his through all the damage that they put on him. Oh,
Blink Hex, Finger Lotus Orb, it's quick enough! Walrus Punch comes in on a JT.
That's
he
a lot
drops
of
the
damage.
Sanities. Yeah, it is a lot of damage, but they've got the Snowball pulling in 3 heroes. Firefly on the run, ruptured up, killed off. He is going to turn into a pool of blood. They look over at Chalice. He's got the Exorcism right on top of this Ogre. 60 seconds without this Razor, and the Lotus Orb again. They'll Hex up this Lion off the bounce on the Lotus Orb. They've got themselves the Astral Imprisonment, but the Exorcism, the Ghost, doing so much damage to JT. He'll still stand his ground. He'll land the Meteor Hammer onto Chalice, and Emo will get credit for that kill. But man, this game is back to even, and IG are teetering on the edge of losing it all.
They're not showing anywhere. This is pretty obvious, but it's so fast.
It is so fast, and now they're just not going to be able to react. Wow. All of a sudden, this game, it feels like it's RNG in the driver's seat. They've picked it up. RNG, they've evened the game back up. It was a 9K lead for IG, and RNG, they are kind of searching. Exorcism early. Ooh, Side of Searing Chains coming through into Felix, but that's not who you want. Emo now forced to back away. But that is Exorcism now used, and at least for the moment, it's used for nothing.
Yeah, is IG gonna start? Yeah, they want to go back in
They
again.
want to
they caught
go.
him.
There's the Blink as well as the Hex. They look over at X-Nova. The Finger will clean him up, so they get the kill to the Nyx Assassin. He'll buy back immediately with the BKB being popped by Somnus. The damage coming in onto Frisk. That's a
getting-
kill onto the Lion. Somnus just standing there like a machine gun, starting to right-click away. IG, they've backed off for the moment. They're going to let this Exorcism maybe run out, but it's the second one. It's with the refresher,
Whoa,
the double
nice.
Earth Spike. Now Plasma Field, Hex. That's going to be bounced once again by the Lotus Orb. They've got the Snowball to pull in the Death Prophet all the way over to Frisk. Meanwhile, X-Nova was taken out by JT. They've got the Searing Chains. That's through out onto Felix. Felix is gone. He's got buyback. They look over at Chalice, and they get themselves 3. Where is Somnus? Where is your Bloodseeker? God King Somnus nowhere to be found. There is missing posters all over this mid lane.
He can solo kill anybody at this moment.
And he's going to Refresher, and he's half a level away from 25.
Yeah, that 25 is very impactful.
Felix, smoke
Ooh,
broken, blinks
Emo.
forward and gets the snowball with BKB popped by Emo. He's trying to get the damage out. He cleans up X-Nova very quickly, who, well, doesn't have buyback at the moment, but they end up losing Frisk. Down goes Felix, 2 years gone on the side of RNG with the buyback available on the Tusk. So quick damage out from Emo. Well, another Exorcism used and a blink forward from Chalice. Spirit Siphon on a Fly, but they won't be able to keep up with the Razor. He's under his own sentry, so he, for the most part, knows he's safe. Looks for the Impale, doesn't land it.
If that hits,
Now we'll
man.
blink away. Ooh, blink
Where
forward from
Carolina?
JT with the BKB, going right in. He's going to be ruptured. They go after Somnus, but they got themselves the Walrus Punch. They get the kill into JT. They'll take out the OD.
Very overzealous.
Oh, yeah.
That ult dealt like no damage. Like it's very important when you play Odie that you actually Astral before you ult because you steal like 700 mana.
He was...
Oh, he's going on the Razor as well.
On the other side of the fight, though, Emo's got the kill onto X-Nova. It's one slight that really does the damage there. Emo looking back over at God King. He'll use that Remnant to get away. Felix on the run, but not on the run quick enough.
And that's without the Odie even.
From hero to zero? Or is it 0 to hero? Nah, whatever.
From 0 to hero, yeah, but I reversed it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was from Finding Nemo.
BKB pop by Somnus. Static Link, but it's reflected with the Lotus Orb. Chalice has been on it with
TP
that.
out,
They
TP
get
out.
the kill on a Frisk, and they'll TP out Fly, but they have found themselves Ollie. 2 kills there very quickly for RNG. They look at Roche, but it's still a minute away. Divine Rapier.
He actually went for it.
I mean, I have one of those on my jacket, but...
I hope the Dire doesn't fall into this, like, we bought the Rapier, so now we're gonna like super defensive kind of playstyle, you know?
That's a late refresher.
Yeah, and we'll see.
And the last time you used that Static Link, it was onto a Lotus Orb, so...
Oh my god, Chalice is gonna be careful! Ah!
Slight comes out, Slight again. Now they've got the Hex. They
Why not
have the
like
Static
this?
Link. They drop down the Sanities. JT's going to blink out immediately. They've got the damage coming into Fly, but Fly using the
Satanic,
Satanic to
Satanic.
try and survive. Frisk ends up dead, and they've got the kill to Felix. Felix is going to buy back, as does Frisk. They're into the fight. They've got the Astro Imprisonment, but it's not going to save the life of Fly. They've got the Hex coming through onto the Lena. There's the Sleight of Fist as well as the Searing Chains. They've got the stuns,
The
locking them
damage.
down. Ali has this Ogre, the Hump, getting the first life out of his hands. So now they'll set up right on top. They've got all 5 heroes to look over at the Lena, and they sure as hell have the damage to get the kill on Somnus, taking away that 6 times kill streak.
And look at Emo's face, he's like, yeah, I got this. Critting for like 1400 every time. Yeah, Lena really doesn't want to buy back here though, because it gives like a GG condition. Never want to do that if you can avoid it. Did Somnus take the axe as well from the Roche? Pretty weird decision, because he's not really using spells anymore, you know, he's just right-clicking. Imagine if you give that axe to like a Nyx assassin, he just borrows into a fight. That sounds...
Sets himself up.
Oh!
Blinking from Frisk. Oh man, going in here for Chalice though. Drop down the Sanities. They'll also use the
Lena
finger. It's
died.
a double Sanity. Somnus buys back immediately with the snowball going out, but it's going out on a nobody. They'll look over as the blood right down with the BKB being popped by Fly. They've got the refresher.
Oh,
trying
he's
to
hitting someone
survive
with
with the
Fly.
Satanic. God King
He's hitting
trying
like
to
a
fight
god. Oh my
back,
God.
and he won't be able to win this fight. They'll get the kill to God King. He'll buy back. They'll take out Chalice. Chalice down for 99 seconds. He has buyback as well. But man, oh man.
He stole 300 damage on the Razor. With a double Link, double Satanic, double BKB. Someone has to be so careful now. They got a Blink initiation on him. He cannot get caught like that again.
His positioning needs to be very careful, but there's so many ways for IG to kind of come in on this, and Frisk is playing aggressively where he just wants to blink, hex, and go. But he does that. There's the slight. There's the damage to get the kill on X-Nova. He has buyback. They're going to buy back on Chalice as well. They've got the damage on a Frisk. The right-click damage coming out from Somnus is very hard.
Ollie
now
is stuck.
via the shards. They've got the Hex, the 4-step onto the high ground. They've got the blood right down, but it's not going to land on any of these heroes on the side of IG. Blink throw from Chalice. There's the stun coming out from Ollie.
run, you need
It's
to run,
a
you need to
4
run.
times multicast.
and that is good luck for him. Snowball comes out. Meanwhile, on the other side of the fight, they're looking over at Firefly. Xnova trying to keep up with him. Back over to the left side of the fight, they've got Felix as well as this Bloodseeker of God King trying to get the kill on Ollie. They'll take him out. They don't have Frisk for 90 seconds, but they do have Ollie with buyback. He's going to use it. BKB gets popped.
Here's no
JT
buyback on
going
the
in.
TP.
Chalice in trouble. He's going to drop. Pops the BKB. There's no chance he survives. The Spike Carapace is used by Xnova. It stuns them all up, but Emo with another slight and with another kill in just a snap of the fingers.
And there are only 3 left. No, both of them used buyback already. This is at best a 4v3 scenario for RNG. So if they can set up on the Ember with a Tusk and burst him down, that could be the game-winning play here.
This is rough. No Chalice, no Xnova. Slight comes
BKB.
through with the BKB coming out from God King now. And here comes
Oh,
Emo.
another goal.
Oh, Blink looking for the Walrus Punch. Felix not going to get it. Right click's coming in, taking out the Observer Ward, so getting himself 320 gold.
Firefly,
Now Firefly
he's
with
eating so much
Satanic.
damage.
The right click's coming in from Somnus. He's popped the BKB. Here comes JT. Here comes
They're
Emo.
right
There
behind the
goes
floor.
Somnus, no!
Is he
He
alive?
survives the Satanic! Oh, man!
Emo died as well.
Emo died! He's gone!
Oh
God
my
King's gone,
God.
and it's an ultra kill coming out from Somnus as well as a Rampage! Somnus survived! I don't believe it! He was a sliver of health away! The Satanic game-saving! Somnus, what is this?
Look at his health bar and look at the Ember positioning. He was so sure that he was gonna die. Yeah, like, okay.
JT's going to try and stop it. He's going to try and do his best. They do have the glyph. 30 seconds on all 3 of those heroes without buyback, but just, I mean, Somnus, he's got the Divine Rapier. He's ready to go. He's got a Moon Shard in his backpack. They'll go with the Blink as well as the Hex. The right-click damage coming in from JT, trying to make something happen to get the kill on Somnus. There's the Earthspike.
Wait, they're actually doing it. They're doing it or what?
Can they hold it? Buyback comes out from Firefly. They get the kill on the Frisk. He's got buyback of his own. Xnova, he's still burrowed up with the
Draining him.
BKB being popped.
Oh, the stun, the stun, the stun, the
right-click's
stun.
coming in. The stun is also a good way to get the kill on a Razor. Now they'll look over the tier 4. Ancient's exposed. JT in. He's got the Astral Imprisonment, but the Spirit Cipher. That's enough to get the kill on a JT. They look over at the Ancient. They've got the Hex once again. Emo coming forward, but with the Exorcism should be able to take the base and the series. RNG, they will take out IG in a barn burner of a game 3.
Wow, okay, like, an ending like this doesn't happen every time where 5 HP, 1 hit, back to full health. Like,